Life is sweet. Give blood. With the Charleston Radio Group, the American Red Cross, and News 2. On Thursday, August 25th, come on down to one of two locations, one in Somerville at the Rollins Edwards Community Center and one in Mount Pleasant at the Omar Shrine Center, between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. One donation can save up to 3 lives, and it only will take an hour of your time. The need for blood doesn't take a summer break. Come give blood and you'll receive a $10 gift card via email, courtesy of Suburban Propane. Schedule your appointment today at redcrossblood.org. Saturday, September 17th, you can honor the heroes of 9/11 and those who've served our nation since. Make plans now to be a part of this year's 9/11 Heroes Run to benefit the Travis Manion Foundation, which strives to unite and strengthen communities. Both volunteers and participants are needed for this year's 5K event taking place on Daniel Island. Sign up now and run to remember. Get volunteer and race information at 9/11 Heroes Run Charleston sc.itsyourrace.com.
Now, Lowcountry Forever, a public affairs presentation of the Charleston Radio Group.
Are you ready to be a part of the Lowcountry's biggest picking events? I will tell you it has nothing to do with banjos or guitars. We're not talking about picking flowers, picking fruits. The Lowcountry's biggest picking event? You are about to find out all about it because it's our subject today on Lowcountry Forever. I'm Brian Cleary, and I'm joined with my good friend Steve Carroll. Steve is the founder, the creator, the owner of Holy Events, and Holy Events has partnered with the Town of Mount Pleasant for the 25th annual Awendaw Blue Crab Festival. So, Steve, can we assume that you're a big fan of crabs?
We've cooked a many of crabs, and we've eaten plenty of them, Brian, growing up in the Lowcountry.
I'm going to have to get with you that day, though, because I love crabs. But opening them up and doing that whole thing and the mallet, I've never been able to master that.
Oh, we get plenty of people to show you what's going on with that. Jamie Westendorf is helping us out there, so I'm sure he could teach anyone.
Well, there we go. That's a big name just to start with. Come on, when you start tossing Jamie's name around, everybody knows that. So Saturday, August 27th, 25th annual. Some people don't even know about this event, so fill us in. This is a day of not just food.
Oh, awesome day. First off, we start with the venue. You know, no one's really familiar with it because it's brand new. It's the Town of Awendaw Municipal Park, which is a 500-acre park with a 55-acre lake, and it's pristine. It backs up to the National Forest up there, so it's very, very beautiful scenery, very natural. So we're starting with that venue, and then blue crabs are a must. But there's 8 or 10 food trucks. There's probably 100 vendors on site. There's boat rides and hay rides and beer trucks and VIP tents and a little something for everyone.
So folks driving up to Awendaw, a lot of people just go Mount Pleasant, and then the next thing they know, they're in Georgetown because they've just kind of hum by Awendaw and McClellanville, and they don't realize that there's more to just Awendaw than the trading post and stuff there. So folks are going to actually go off Highway 17 to get to the park.
Yes, just one right off 17. So it's Door Road. And if you're cruising through that area, Door Road makes a horseshoe to 17. The address is 7900 Door Road. So when you turn off 17 going north, you're going to travel about 3 miles down on Door Road, and it'll be on your left-hand side. There's 3 or 4 entrances there. So you won't miss the signage. And you'll see signage all 17 the week of and the day of.
And when you get back there to the actual park there in Awendaw, I know you guys have been working, building it up. So anybody who thinks, oh, wow, we're just going to be pulling back and it's a big field and all you see is grass. No. It's more than that. This park's going to be pretty sweet for this event.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. The park is so new. So, the rain has not been on our side. So the infrastructure has been put in daily. The park, the lake, it sells itself. But the food trucks and the vendors are aboard who are helping us out. Saltwater Cowboys sponsored our VIP section. The Visitors Bureau sponsored our kids area. We got Berkeley Co-op out there. We've got the Post and Couriers helped us. Of course, Charleston Radio Group is always on board with all their stations. Good partners, plenty of things to do, something for the whole family. The Secrets, one of my favorite local bands, Motown funk bands, are playing. So we'll have some DJs. We'll have some contests. A little something for everyone, Brian.
Steve Carroll's our guest today on Lowcountry Forever. He's with Holy Events. Holy Events partnering with the Town of Mount Pleasant for the 25th annual Blue Crab Festival that's coming up. Steve, talk a little bit about the partnership with the Town of Awendaw. How did that come about?
Well, Robert Causey, who sits on that town board, approached us a while back in 2019, right before COVID hit, about they've never sold online tickets before. And having our ticket company, of course, we reached out and said we could help you with that. And we started rolling that ball. And he realized that we do a little something about festivals, too. So he asked us, if we mind providing some expertise to it. And so, of course, COVID shut the door on that one. So this year when we came back out, we were going bigger and better, and we didn't realize it was the 25th anniversary until, after the fact. So we said, hey, we got an idea, let's get in this game with you, and let's make it the most we can and throw all our partnerships in and all our expertise in and all our trade secrets, and let's go. So the town's been awesome. They're so ready to utilize this venue, and they're so ready to have people out and host this wonderful event.
It's going to be a terrific way to show off this park. Now, let me just bounce back a second because you mentioned COVID. You're a guy who's been doing events in the Lowcountry forever. You created Holy Tickets as well. With COVID now, do you think we're beyond that? People ready to go, or are we still kind of in that question mark area?
I tell you, Brian, it's COVID was a scary thing, and being in the ticket business, I think we're one of the few people that were refunding money, not just not making it, but giving it back. Right after St. Patrick's Day was getting ready to be a blast,
right.
and they shut that down, and I know everybody felt that, but it's hitting on all cylinders now. Everybody's looking for something. Everybody's looking for a venue. Everybody is wanting to get out of the house and experiment and have good stuff, and I think there's plenty of it going around. There's plenty of good music going around. There's plenty of good festivals going around. It's been embraced well.
And at the event here, this is an event that can be something for the whole family, right? They'll be there for kids and adults.
Yeah, no question. Bring your kids. I mean, the kids area is phenomenal. The Charleston Visitor Bureau sponsored the kids area this year. And I mean, if you're 12 and under, it's free. So bring your kids. If you got some little ones, if they get into teens and they're eating more and doing more, and there's plenty of stuff for everybody there. Boat rides, hay rides. The vendors are going to be, a lot of good stuff there too. So family, we're encouraging the families to come out, visit Awendaw, see what Awendaw has to offer. It's a fun, wholesome day. The city's there. It's just a good day for everyone.
So let's talk about tickets. VIP tickets, are they still available? Kids 12 and under free. What about my general admission tickets?
Yeah, your general admission tickets, get them now. That's all I can say. You can go to the Town of Awendaw. They have the Blue Crab Festival has a page, and it has a link on it to buy tickets, and they are $10 in advance. So save $5, get them now. And that gets you through the line a little faster too. You're not purchasing tickets in line. We'll have an express line just for those prepaid tickets. So they're $15 at the door. The kids are free. And then of course we wouldn't do it without our VIP experience, So the VIP experience is $125 in advance. It's $150 the day of, but it's, you get a bucket of crabs. Every person in a VIP ticket gets crabs. So there's food and beverage. Saltwater Cowboy is hosting the VIP lounge. So they'll have their food and their spread out and their barbecue and their crab dip and whatever else they're bringing in that day. It'll be nice, clean bathrooms, shaded tents, plenty of seating, a little bit of everything you want to enjoy it in VIP style.
And it is a crab fest, but as you mentioned, there'll be more than just crab there. You're rolling out some food trucks.
Yeah, the food trucks. I mean, and I don't have the right in front of me, unfortunately, but there's eight of them signed up now. There could be 10. And Saltwater Cowboy will be serving to the public as well as to the VIP section. So barbecue, pizza, burgers, all kinds of seafood. This almost turns into a little seafood festival. And there'll be wholesale seafood there to take home with you. So something for everybody. Don't think you have to eat blue crabs, but we have plenty of them if you do.
Well, who wants to go to a blue crab festival without having the blue crabs? I mean, come on, bring it on. And being that I am 21, a little older than that, adult beverages will be available?
Yes. Our beer partners over at Southern Eagle are taking care of us, so they'll have the beer trucks in the hospitality lounge and VIP lounge and into the general public.
We're talking about the 25th annual Blue Crab Festival going on in Awendaw on Saturday, August 27th. Joined by Steve Carroll, the founder and the man behind Holy Events that's helping produce this event. And Steve, I know your history when you get involved in the event. It's not just about the event itself. Normally, you're doing something to help out in the community. Are we raising money for anybody with this Awendaw Blue Crab Festival?
Yeah, well, we got great sponsors and great partners, but we always have our charity component, Brian. And the park itself is Awendaw just struggles. It's a rural town, and they don't have big funding that the cities do. And so Build the Park is a charity that there's a donate button on the page for it. So we're trying to finish this venue up for these guys and raise some money with this event to help finish it off, just polish it a little bit. And then the Awendaw Senior Center is our other charity this year. So money going to good people, good causes, and everybody having fun doing it. I mean, that's what it's all about.
Come on, win-win all the way around. You have a great time and you help out some folks that are in need.
That's it. That's our goal.
So you're helping to build out the municipal park that's new in the town of Awendaw, plus you're going to help the Awendaw Senior Center, all while you come out with your family and have fun. This is what the 25th Annual Awendaw Blue Crab Festival is all about. It's going on with Holy Events. And Steve, if somebody wants to get tickets, what's the best way for them to do that?
The website's totally the best way. It's the Town of Awendaw, and it's the Blue Crab Festival. It's, so if you're looking at it, you can pick it up on Facebook. The landing page, I think, is the 2022 Awendaw Blue Crab Festival. So Blue Crab Festival, Awendaw, South Carolina, 25th anniversary. You can buy tickets at the town if you want to, if you live there and you want to stop by and get an old school hard ticket, you can do that as well. But we encourage you to buy them online. They're cheaper, and they get you in the door quicker. And
you're going to save $5, right, by buying in advance?
All day long.
And then what hours are we going to have the festival open on August 27th?
So we'll open up at 11 a.m., and we'll close it down at 5. Good daytime event, come out, enjoy the weather and sun and the lake and the breeze, 11 to 5.
And you're going to guarantee that, hey, it's the 25th anniversary, so we're going to blow this one out better than ever before.
Yeah, I guarantee you. I think it's already way ahead. The ticket sales are going really well. We're ahead of the game. They really have nothing to compare them to, but we're putting a cap on this thing. So we're probably at 3,500. We're going to just, ease into it and make sure everybody has a great experience. So tickets are going really well. Our media just really hit this week, Monday. So you'll hear a lot about it the next week. And we look forward to seeing everyone out there.
And that's the key. If you're going to cap it off, you're better off getting your tickets in advance. That way you're not going to get shut out at the door.
100%.
So get online and order those tickets. You can go to the events tab at any of the Charleston Radio Group radio stations, including the one you're listening to right now, or you can just go to townofawendawsc.org, and right there on the homepage, you'll see the 25th Annual Awendaw Blue Crab Festival. You can get more information and buy your tickets right there. Steve Carroll is with Holy Events and Holy Tickets and helping out the town of Awendaw with the 25th Annual Awendaw Blue Crab Festival coming up August 27th. And our guest today here on Lowcountry Forever.
You've got an opportunity to help the Carolina Children's Charity. Saturday, September 24th. Take part in the 19th Annual 5K Partial Trail Run and Family Fun Walk at Palmetto Islands County Park. There will be food trucks, live music, and plenty of kids' activities. The event benefits Carolina Children's Charity, committed to meeting the needs of local children with birth defects and/or childhood disease since 1987. Registration is now open. Get information on the run at carolinachildren.org.
To protect her home and family in a disaster, Karen was willing to wade through water, mud, and insurance paperwork.
Yeah, I can do this.
You go, Karen! By simply understanding and updating what her insurance covers and doesn't cover now, she'll be better prepared no matter when disaster strikes. Learn other simple ways to protect your home and family before a natural disaster at ready.gov. That's ready.gov. A message from FEMA and the Ad Council.
Did you know sweet tea was created in Somerville? Come celebrate the birthplace of sweet tea. Saturday, September 17th. Somerville is going to be the place to be for the annual Sweet Tea Festival. The Somerville Dream invites you to Hutchinson Square in downtown Somerville for an amazing street fair of local food trucks, outstanding live entertainment, and plenty of delicious, refreshing, ice-cold sweet tea. Plus, you'll be able to vote and decide who has the best sweet tea at this year's festival. Learn more about the annual Somerville Sweet Tea Festival today at somervilledream.org.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
The Charleston Radio Group is the Lowcountry. Every week, we highlight local organizations and events that are helping to make a difference here where we live. If you have a group, event, or an idea to feature on Lowcountry Forever, let us know. Visit lowcountryforever.com and click on our podcast link for contact information. Now, Lowcountry Forever continues.
You may not believe it, but just with 1 hour of your time, you can save up to 3 lives by giving the gift of life. We're talking blood donation today on Lowcountry Forever. I'm Brian Cleary, joined by Brandon Kenny. Brandy is an account manager with the American Red Cross. Brandon, thanks for taking the time to join us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
It would seem that we've been in a while where the blood supply has been low across the Lowcountry. Is that an accurate statement? And if so, is there a reason why we've seen that?
Yes, sir. It is an accurate statement. Unfortunately, we do have a low blood supply not only in the Lowcountry but across the nation right now. What we can really attain that to is not only the effects of COVID still being lingering here, but we also are seeing a lot of people now that COVID has kind of subsided, being out on the road a little bit more, out and about. And so when you have more people going out, there's less donations, but more blood being used than we have going onto the shelves.
And since not all of us are blood experts as you are, can you explain to people the significance and the problem when the blood supply gets low and how that might affect me?
Absolutely. Every day, volunteer blood donors across the nation are needed to help save lives. A single blood donation can help save more than one life. And blood donations blood products are perishable. So when we aren't using them as much as we want to, unfortunately, they do go to waste. And so by being able to donate and having more blood on the shelves, we're able to save more lives, help more people that have either been in an accident, some kind of traumatic injury, or just need some kind of transfusion.
It sounds amazing and in a way unbelievable, but when you just said there, a blood donation can save more than one life, I think everybody just looks at the movies or the TV and they see the emergency room and there's the pint of blood that's into the victim's arm and it's helping save them. So that's one person. How can my donation save more than one?
So it really comes down to how that's being used. So blood is needed for many different reasons, accident and burn victims, heart surgery patients, organ transplant patients, and those receiving treatment for leukemia, cancer, or sickle cell disease. And so by having your donation, depending on what kind of blood type you are, it can absolutely affect who is going to receive that blood and how it's going to be helping them. So it kind of comes down to the individual themselves.
So let's talk about an upcoming blood drive that we're going to have. It's a week from this Thursday. That'll be on the 25th of August. Give me the details on the next big American Red Cross blood drive here in the Lowcountry.
So the American Red Cross, WCBD News 2, and Star 99.7 are partnering to host the Summer Blood Drive on, as you said, Thursday, August 25th at Rollins Edwards Community Center in Somerville and the Omar Shrine Center in Mount Pleasant. Appointments are encouraged to reduce wait times and make sure that you can get in and get out at the time that you're looking for. So you can always do that by using the Red Cross Blood Donor app, by visiting redcrossblood.org, or by calling 1-800-RED-CROSS with the sponsor code BloodBlitz.
And if I'm going to make an appointment, if I'm coming out to donate blood, how much time do I need to set aside for that blood donation?
Usually we say about 40 to 45 minutes, but donors can also save time by completing the Rapid Pass. With Rapid Pass, donors complete the pre-donation reading and health history questionnaire online on the day of the donation from a mobile device like their phone or their computer. And they can do that by going to redcrossblood.org/Rapid Pass.
So we're talking about giving the gift of life today on Lowcountry Forever. I'm Brian Cleary, joined by Brandon Kenny. Brandon is an account manager with the American Red Cross. So Brandon, for somebody who has never given blood, can you walk us through the process? So I'm coming to the blood drive. Let's say I'll come to the Omar Shrine on Thursday and I'll want to give the gift of life. Take me through the process that I'll go through.
So you'll be coming in as you would anywhere else. We will do a quick rapid health screen for you there. What you're going to want to do is make sure you have plenty of water and have breakfast or lunch beforehand in order to make sure that you're hydrated and ready to go. But we'll take that health history for you. Make sure that you're feeling all right. We'll have you on the table. We'll have your donation within about 40 minutes or so. And then after that, we'll get you a couple snacks, make sure you're still feeling hydrated and feeling good to go. And then you're on your way out the door, having helped save more than one life.
Is it going to hurt?
It's not going to hurt, I promise you.
Okay.
We've got the greatest nurses around.
So who is it that is eligible to make a donation at one of the American Red Cross blood drives?
So anybody that's 17 and older, they have to weigh more than 110 pounds. And as long as you're feeling healthy on the day of, anybody can donate. And so, like we said, just try and make sure that you stay hydrated, get plenty of food in you beforehand. But if you hit that criteria, you're good to go.
And we hate to have to bring it up because the pandemic's over. But we've obviously, you guys have been dealing with this, as we all have, for close to 2 years now, if not more. What about COVID? Do I need to worry about that in terms of blood donation?
No, not at all. So we are following all safety precautions that are needed for to reduce any kind of COVID impact that you might have there. In terms of COVID itself, you will be tested for antibodies, so we will let you know whether you've had it or not in the past. But ultimately, if you're not feeling well, maybe not the best day to donate, but we do have our health screening there as well, just to make sure.
And to get a little more involved, when people come to give blood, they can give blood, just give a pint of blood. But there's also another process. I've heard it referred to as Alex. Can you talk a little bit about what that is and explain that to people?
Yeah, so there's another process called the Power Red donation, where essentially that donation will count as 2 units of blood versus the traditional 1 unit of blood. In that, it does take about 10 more minutes longer. What we do is we sit you down, have you donating, strap you into this machine here, and then it will actually separate out your plasma from your blood cells there, and then re-put the plasma back in you there. It's really targeted for those with leukemia and other kind of cancers. It's very vital to them as well. So it's a great process.
And in your response there, you used the word plasma. Just so people understand, there are plasma donations, and then there is the American Red Cross, a blood donation. Can you make the differentiation between what those two might be?
Yeah, so there's going to be, your whole blood donations and then your platelet donations as well. And then the plasma is actually more specific for different kinds of targeting there. So what you won't be donating plasma with that machine itself. It'll just be a different way of donating your blood and platelets.
We're talking about the Summer Blood Drive that is coming up on August 25th. I'm Brian Cleary, today on Lowcountry Forever, joined by Brandon Kenny. Brandon is an account manager with the American Red Cross. Now, a lot of different organizations and people come out to help the American Red Cross, including some businesses, some organizations and stuff. Who can we say is helping out on this Summer Blood Drive on August 25th?
On August 25th, the American Red Cross is proud to be partnering with WCBD News 2 and Star 99.7 in order to host the Summer Blood Drive Thursday, August 25th at Rollins Edwards Community Center in Somerville and the Omar Shrine Center in Mount Pleasant.
And normally when I give blood, you guys are generous enough. Sometimes there's a little extra in it for me in terms of perhaps a little e-card or something. What do you got for me this time?
So this is going to be a fun one for everybody. For the month of August, we are giving away a $10 e-gift card to anybody that's a participating donor to a vendor of their choosing. Not only that, we are running a national competition where anybody that is a participating donor in the month of August will be eligible to potentially win a year of free gas.
Wow, it's like hitting the lottery here. Come on, free gas for a year? Are you serious?
I know. I know.
It's always a good time. It's always for a great cause, which is a good thing. Summer historically seems to be a tough time. Tough may not be the best word, but is it that in summer is a more challenging time for you to get donors?
Absolutely. Summer is typically a challenging time to maintain a strong blood supply. When fewer people answer the call to donate, the blood supply shrinks, and that can mean blood products aren't ready for hospital staff to reach for in emergencies or where patients need immediate medical care. So that's when we really want people to get out there, roll up their sleeves, and help save more than one life.
And for people who are giving blood, there's always that wonderment, okay, I went in, spent my hour, gave that donation. Do I know where that blood goes? How do I know that it went to help?
Definitely. You can always track your blood supply via the Red Cross website there. We will be following up with just some basic information about your donation as well, but you will be able to track and see everywhere it goes, whether it goes from here to the Lowcountry or if it's needed across the country somewhere else. You'll be able to push that to them.
So walk-ins will be welcome on the 25th, but again, you mentioned the importance of making, and perhaps the convenience as well, of making an appointment. So if I do want to make an appointment for the blood drive, what's the steps I need to take?
So appointments are always encouraged just to reduce wait times. Make sure you get the time that you're looking for. To schedule your blood drive, your donation, you can use the Red Cross Blood Donor app. You can visit redcrossblood.org, or you can call 1-800-RED-CROSS. That's 1-800-733-2767, and you can use the code sponsor code BloodBlitz for this particular drive.
So do it. Get online. If you need the link, you can find it on any of our Charleston Radio Group websites under the event tab. Give the gift of life. Remember that morning, Fast Pass. Make it easy for you because the process is easy and does go a long way to help.
I just want to make sure that everybody gets out there, has a good time, rolls up their sleeves, and ensures that we have an adequate blood supply should we need it ever.
And Brandon, I have to assume you're a blood donor yourself.
You know what? I do always do it every 56 days. So it's coming up. I have a donation ready for September.
And that's the magic amount of time as far as how often you can give.
Every 56 days. So about 6 times a year.
This Thursday, August 25th, can be one of those 6 times times for you, or maybe your first time if you're a first-time blood donor. The summer blood drive going on in both Somerville and Mount Pleasant with the American Red Cross. Brandon Kenny is an account manager with the American Red Cross and our guest today on Lowcountry Forever.
Mark the date, Saturday, October 15th. It's the 24th annual James Island Connector Run, honoring students with disabilities. Register now for either the 5K or 10K event that goes over the James Island Connector. Sign up to participate now at JICRUN.com.
I'm Brian Cleary, the promotions director for the Charleston Radio Group, and I'm always interested in talking to you and with you about events that are happening in the Lowcountry. Also, the issues that are making a difference, that are important to you. We like to discuss them every weekend on Lowcountry Forever. Today we're talking about some upcoming events. This Thursday's American Red Cross Blood Drive, where you can give the gift of life, and this weekend's 25th annual Awendaw Blue Crab Festival, both benefit events. The American Red Cross, of course, helping to save lives. The Awendaw Blue Crab Festival will benefit the new park in Awendaw and also the Awendaw Senior Center. Things also that are coming up that we have talked about or will be talking about on Lowcountry Forever. Saturday, September 27th, two big events in the Lowcountry. One is Charleston's first ever trucking expo that'll be happening at Exchange Park in Ladson all day throughout the day. Anything and everything that has to do with the trucking industry will be in one place. Whether you're a trucker, perhaps it's a business, an industry that you want to get into, whether behind the wheel or behind the scenes, whatever it is involved with trucking, you'll be able to find out about it on Saturday, September 17th. Again, that event at Exchange Park in Ladson. Tickets are $25 and they are on sale now. That same Saturday, and this is going to be a big day across the Lowcountry, we'll be capping off the sweetest week of the year. The birthplace of sweet tea, Somerville, will be holding their annual Somerville Sweet Tea Festival. That'll kick off that week and hold many, many different events, including the sweetest third Thursday of the year. Then on Saturday, September 17th, that'll be the culmination. The Charleston Radio Group will be broadcasting live from downtown Somerville. You'll want to be a part of the annual Somerville Sweet Tea Festival. It's put on by Somerville Dream, an amazing organization that's truly making a difference for the town of Somerville. Steve Doniger is their executive director, and he'll be one of our featured guests upcoming here on Lowcountry Forever. Also, coming up on Saturday, September 24th, we'll have a conversation with Sonia Beal. She is the executive director of the Charleston Children's Charity, an amazing organization that helps children and families right here in the Lowcountry, in Charleston, in Berkeley, and in Dorchester County. And one of their main fundraising events of the year comes up in September. It's their annual 5K trail run and family fun walk that'll be happening at Palmetto Island County Park in Mount Pleasant. Again, this is Saturday, September 24th. Even if you're not a runner, this is an event you want to come out and be a part of, because the race will be the main thing that day, but there will be so much family fun in the park that morning. And again, all the proceeds from that will benefit the Carolina Children's Charity, an amazing organization that makes a difference right here in the Lowcountry. And one other upcoming event I'd like to mention to you, because I'm proud to be a part of it, as is the Charleston Radio Group. We're a sponsor of the 2022 James Island Connector Run. Like a lot of events over the last couple of years because of COVID, it's been sort of in flux, but this run is coming back bigger and better than ever, thanks in part to the Charleston Running Club. They have taken over the execution of the James Island Connector Run that includes both a 10K and a 5K run, and will run you across the James Island Connector. Plus, there's a huge after party that'll happen in Cannon Park in downtown Charleston. One of the best things about the James Island Connector Run, it honors students with disabilities. A portion of the proceeds from the run will go to benefit the Gavalis Kalanko Foundation. It's a local charity that was established to help Charleston area students who are dealing with physical disabilities reach their educational goals. It's going to be a fun day. It's going to be a great event, and it's for a fantastic cause. You can register now to be a part of it. The October 15th James Island Connector Run. I'm hoping to see you there. You can get information on the event, and you can register on their website, which is JICRUN.com.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing, but not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. This breaks my heart, and it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and gives it to families in need. To help, visit feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Thanks for listening to Lowcountry Forever. If you missed any of this week's show, there's a complete recording under the podcast link at lowcountryforever.com. Lowcountry Forever is a public affairs presentation of the Charleston Radio Group.